Hello everyone. Before we take a look at my final map, I just wanted to look at how it started. So here's what the layout is, and my first concept here, just briefly, was a Spider-Verse world. So I was imagining you'd split the map in half and have like one side black and white noir and the other side all like colorful neon. But that seemed like a lot of building, and I also, if you remember from the overview, raised the ground up a lot because I thought it'd be really cool if this dip here, if there was a path over that, and then that kind of turned into like a big tunnel system. But this is how it started, and let's jump over to see the final product. Hello and welcome to Volatile Valley. I think this is probably the most detailed map I've ever done for the monthly diorama challenge, so I wanted to just take a look and walk you through all the little details I put in here. Starting with this kind of diorama base I've been liking to do, so we got the big world plane, so you don't see the blue in the distance, and then bordering it up, kind of making these pieces look like they're extending off the map, and then over here, sort of justifying the river diving off down into this pool of water here. And this is all, you can see the center points in the map, but it's kind of a cool way to just make your diorama a little different. Starting at the entrance, I love this big stone arch piece, and this map I really wanted it to be a little more like a really big budget theme park. So we've got benches, trash cans, lampposts. These are actually poles with this light beacon, two of them, two different colors. Tried to do fencing, and yeah, some custom pathing here. This guy's been standing here since I recorded the intro, which is a little scary, but we'll move on. So this town's story, you can see they're mining things, and it's inspired by this sort of Dieselpunk universe that some artists have come up with. So you can see this is one of their robot warriors here, a statue memorializing him. I liked how this flag piece came out, just tilting it with the sword, and then you can pick up your souvenirs, of course, and this is just kind of hanging off the edge there. I tried to go for some realism here, so we've got like AC units, and then this is a little crane. So a bit of custom supporting, probably a little ambitious structurally, but I wanted to look well themed still. And then here's an example of some of the mining of this mineral they have here. And I imagine it's volatile, quite explosive, so this is a very industrial town. You can see they're sort of strip mining away this nice idyllic area, but the machine must be fed. And so we've got a bit of a custom spinning cone piece. I think I hid some flywheels in here is what you actually see as spinning, and then these are just static discs, and then just some more little details here. I'm imagining a little guy could stand here and operate this. Alright, going on ahead, did want to touch on this rock arches from the Parkitect. Those are really nice for hiding tunnels. Some tall fencing to protect the guests, and then the little popcorn stall over here. This is a great piece, and I felt like it fit in good here, and then the path just continues on. This is all just water planes to really get some motion and be able to hide this and have this curve, and then these awesome pieces by Max for the river banks. And then I actually, you can sort of see, split the direction, so it looks like it's going the right way here. And let's speed up time. As the train does its big swing launch here, it comes through, and then it swings around. As it comes back out, it does a trigger effect here. And you can see all the water comes rushing down. This goes, some fog comes out, all the sparks start going, and that is powering this mining apparatus here. And it's actually a space engine piece from my props galore. So that was a fun effect to get the timing. All these things kind of go in sequence there, and that coaster gate actually is what's opening up at the top. Some more fun hiding of the tunnels here, and you can see the water also goes in here, and then you can imagine it comes out the pipes here at the bottom. Some more mine tracks, and then I like how this turned out, this roof. You can see the coaster and the swing launch fly back through. Some behind the scenes HVAC, safety first, and then a queue. Unfortunately, Verkip couldn't collaborate on this one. We had plans to originally, but I wanted to try my best to do a Verkip inspired detailed queue. Haven't quite leveled up to the actual station entrance yet, but we've got a nice queue here with some details. You can imagine this is how the guys did it back in the day, but now it's a much more industrial process. And the first nugget here from the mine. All right. Yeah, just this oil derrick, excellent piece. Fun to integrate with these ropes here. Try to support this really cool element. And then we've got the entrance to the main coaster, Dredge Mine Co. With some lockers here to stow your items. And then, yeah, this guy, he's actually a stall worker, so there's like an invisible stall here. But I thought that worked nice as can help out with the locker for our guests. And yeah, this building's kind of cantilevered, and it's got a crane as well, so everything's very industrial here. A bit of robot pieces and artifact arms. It's a bit of a ruined thing, maybe a battle that happened decades ago. And then now that we've got away kind of from our strip mining, we're entering the farming community. And so, like I mentioned, this is Dieselpunk inspired, and so this is a classic piece of art. I forget the artist's name, but that really kind of started this genre. And so you can see these big robots that I was very inspired by, and then also sort of contrasted with just this kind of low technology, simple farming still. So we can clearly this civilizations put all their technology points on the military tech tree. So this is a sort of a diorama, showing what this community is known for. So they're mining a lot of hay, or growing it. Got a little robot there, cowboy hat, and then this is a restaurant. You got music, and another shop here, but you get to a little person to stand there, which is nice, so they can greet our guests. And then I spent too long on this menu, adding these little sort of text line effect. And then yeah, this nice meadow here as the river curves around. This is kind of inspired by Lord of the Rings and like the Hobbit, Tin, and Bilbo's birthday party. And then I added some food on the plates, set dressing it a little, and our restaurant interior. And then I like this roof pieces. These thatch roofs are really nice. I hadn't used them before. And they cover up our barrel dance ride. Here's the queue for that. I imagine this is sort of like a multicultural community, right? You're having a lot of laborers coming from all over to work in the mine. The queue just wraps around here. I've trapped some of these scarecrow guys in these little just dioramas, so they add some life to it. The farming, and also over here as well, we've got our goats here. We'll speed up past the rain, and yeah, so that the little goat display. Here's their kind of hay silo. And then if we look around the back of our building here, some more, behind the scenes HVAC, utility vehicle. This is a great cardboard box compactor by community member Westcott. He has some really excellent blueprints, so I just wanted to use that. And I think that's the only blueprint on this map. And then let's see, this is the other entrance here. And then last but not least, we've got our giant mech. So yeah, you can just admire it for a sec. Really happy with how this turned out. I've used 2 of these hopper rides. And if we let this person get on it, start up, there we are. So yeah, you can see it's basically entirely hidden there in the leg, an AT-AT leg. And I turned it 45 degrees, which the flat rides can be rotated like that if you have a good mod. And yeah, I think that's a neat effect, trying to make this like it's a real park. Quite hard to fit the queues in here, but I think it worked out nicely. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this mech. So we've got kind of a big machine gun belt here. Some steam exhaust from the interior, and then the main diesel engine running in the back. Lots of little duct greeblies, sewer pieces. It was kind of a pain to mirror this, but hid the tank up in there. Ladders turned sideways. I like how these little rope pieces turn around. I think these mechs are traveling long distances. You're gonna have to make repairs. They have all their supplies up here. Some gears from the engine room. Some hot furnaces. And again, I really like these cloth pieces. Just add a little of weathered look. And then yeah, this is the larger gun and a secondary gun. And then these guys, if we get rid of the part picker, we've got a spyglass here. And yeah, so these little guys are, it's a little hard to work this zoomed in. Yeah, they've got their rifles up there. And I imagine these storage containers are, they've got the volatile fuel that's being mined. And I do want to just show, if I grab one of these guys and we put them down on the ground, they are quite tiny, and so I think that's a good little forced perspective trick to make this look bigger than it is while still fitting on the map. And we even have our control room, some guys hiding in there as well. So yeah, thanks for following along, and I hope you enjoyed this tour of the valley. I had a lot of fun building this. I think it's an interesting theme, and yeah, definitely search Dieselpunk if you want to see other interesting artwork there, and hopefully it inspires you too. Alright, have a good day. Talk to you later.